everybody, it's Uncle Scott. Welcome back to the QwerkyReax channel. And man, I hope you all checked out the 10,000 subscriber video, celebration video I posted yesterday. It's a thanks to all of you for supporting the channel and for being here. My New Year's resolution is to get into the habit of saying, yes, I chapter all my videos. So if you don't want to watch my preamble and you want to get straight to the reaction, just scroll at the bottom and you'll find it. This should alleviate all comments coming at me like, man, you talk too much. So enjoy the music or enjoy the convo. Also, if you did miss yesterday's video, Qwerky now has merchy. We have mugs and we're back. The inside joke with me and Tim. Check it out. The link is down in the description. And always, I've got the Buy Me a Coffee link up there too if you want to support the channel that way. There you go. That is enough of my spiel. Let's get into. You guys asked for this so much. So much. We did 2 weeks ago a week with Cristal. It was a crystallized week, and it was dope as hell. We've got her back today because we're going to play her a song that you guys directly and emphatically requested. But first, Cristal, welcome back to the channel. With her hearts galore, and I love the holiday plaid you're wearing.
You gotta share the holidays. I'm still comfy, okay? Not letting go of this feeling right now.
Chic as all get out. I love it. So they had a very strong response when I played you the Cujo beatdown instead of this song that I'm about to show you for the end of our last week together. So you have been requested, my dear. High demand for you to see this. Yes. All of that is appropriate, what you're doing. So it is a lyric video from Ren, which that was like 7 Sins. I don't know if you remember. 7 Sins was a lyric video too. And I think so was one of the...
Was it not part 3? For love songs?
Yeah, Love Music was... Actually, Love Music 3 and 4 are both lyric videos. Right. But Love Music 3 was the one that had all the stuff in the background that you really loved.
Right.
Remember? Yeah,
with 100%.
Swing dancers. Yeah. So anyway, this one is called Uninvited.
Ooh.
And the reason everyone thought that I was going to play this for you at the end of the week is because remember I said right around Love Music Part 2, oh, in the next few, Ren really brings the naughty.
Yes, I was reading a lot of the comments and people were like, you should have showed her Uninvited. And I was like, it was taking everything in me not to like look it up on my own because like I'm nosy. But I was like, okay, no, gotta save it.
Okay, so then you're not surprised we're here right now is what you're saying to me.
No, not at all. I love like reading the comments because I love hearing what everybody has to say. Everyone is super sweet and loving, and I absolutely love that because man, sometimes it is just like it feels like a nice warm embrace, even though I don't know any of you like personally. It feels as if like I'm just like speaking to my friends in like a little community, and it's really nice and sweet. So yeah.
I totally get that because a friend of mine, like guys, this is real. I hope if you guys are listening to this and you comment all the time or you commented once or thinking of commenting today, like it does mean a lot. A friend of mine sent me, they're like, have you seen this comment? And sent me a comment that was like, so last week, Cristal, I told everybody that I'm in the choir with you. So the cat is out of the bag. And I showed a picture of you and me from our performance at Carnegie Hall.
Yeah.
And this person was like, in the comments was like, how did you not tell us that? Like they were so upset, but like happy for me at the same time. And I wrote my friend back and I'm like, I don't even know this person, but that literally just warmed my soul. Like that was the most genuine reaction of like happy for me, but at the same time, like, you son of a bitch, you didn't tell us. Like, it was so great.
It's like not telling your best friend like vital details of your day. Like
it's like, did you not understand your assignment here? Like you're supposed to tell us about this shit. Like,
oh my God.
It was
I
so
don't
sweet.
Understand. It was so hard to keep that bag in one spot, bro. I was like, trying so hard. There was a point I almost caught myself. I was like, bitch,
Oh
this
yeah,
is
we
so
both did
fucking
that
hard.
video. So after we recorded, I don't remember what that video was, but I said Cristal, and she was like, "I know, I caught it though."
I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yo, it was like one of these secrets. I felt like I was hiding Batman from everybody. I was like, please, you can't
Guys,
know it's him.
I'm not Bruce Wayne, despite popular belief, but I am Clark Kent. Different story. All right, so let's get into some of Ren's naughtiness. I will not ruin anything since you knew from the comments that this brings a little bit of naughty. I will say also it is kind of a different sound from him. Not a bad sound at all. I actually really dig this sound. This is one of my favorite songs by him. But this is very more like you could totally hear this on the radio. Like
Okay.
all right, so let's jump in. This is Cristal's first embark down the journey of Ren Uninvited. Here we go.
You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind if you're still undecided. Please just know all I wanna do is get inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go. Shake my fries, make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low.
Get low.
It's a simple situation with an obvious equation. You and me collaborating for the night. Leave no room for hesitation or for awkward conversation. Just enjoy the syncopation when it's right. You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind if you're still undecided. Please just know all I wanna do is get inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go. Shake my fries, make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low.
All right, we're like halfway through.
Oh, this is so, oh my God, like the first thing I thought of. So like, I don't know if I've ever told you. So this is like, but I play ukulele and
You did not tell me that.
immediately, yeah, I think I did. Like, dude,
You
we go to
did?
the
I
bar
don't
a
think you
lot.
did. I didn't know that.
Really? Oh my God. Like, okay, so like, yeah, I play ukulele. So like immediately upon hearing the instruments, and I was like, I immediately want to know how to play this on ukulele. I immediately, because that gives like a nice ring. Like it's very poppy for
Yes.
sure. Very poppy.
That's why I was like radio for sure. You could hear this on the
100%.
radio, no doubt.
This should be on the radio. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God, I hate the music industry. But like, yeah, like, oh my God, but it's so like nice. And this is like one of those songs that I feel like you can jam out in pretty much any instrument. And ukulele to me is one of those instruments that it's like really calming, but you can take like a sad song, a happy song, a cheery song, a jolly song. It doesn't really matter what kind of vibe it has, and play it on uke. This is nice. This is nice. I like, bro, the first thing I thought was like, oh my God, I want to find out what the chords are. Oh my God. Because like I would like definitely play this in the middle of the night in my room, just like strumming. Because like I just tend to do that on my own. I don't like perform with my ukulele. It's just something I do like on the side. But I love to like find songs like of this like kind of vibe, and just like strum it out, man, because it's like it can almost be what's like, it's like a warm-up to me sometimes. Like if I like after actual warm-ups for like vocally, afterwards starting on a song that isn't like super like, you know, like straining on your voice or like harsh or belty, definitely something that I would love to start like on just any other night.
I thought two things right away. I thought, you know, now that when you said the uke part, is if you got comfortable enough to play the uke and perform it, this might be a really cool thing that you could do with that where you're like the singing waitress kind of thing. I know you got to do it with the piano, But imagine people's reaction to this song if you just were like, hold on a second, guys, I got my own little thing over here, and started doing your thing. That'd be dope.
Yeah,
also,
you know, we've had people like pull out fucking like harmonicas out of nowhere,
Really?
or like a accordion, man.
Love
like,
it.
It's New York City, man. Sorry,
Yeah,
what were you saying?
We're in the city for it for sure.
Like, it's naughty, but it's very subtle. Like,
Yeah.
if a child was listening to this, they would be thinking something completely different compared to like adults. Like,
Right.
damn, I don't know what the word for it is right now because I'm stoned, as per usual.
Do you mean
like,
double entendre?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
Or
it's just anybody can listen to this and it not be like it could literally play, like, okay, this is what I'm trying to say. This could be played anywhere and it's not going to be taken in like this song is super inappropriate unless you're like listening to the lyrics. But if anything, you can hear like a kid singing that and be like, oh, okay, it sounds like a cute little jingle. You know what I mean?
Well, and it's like how he has the pause where he's like, I just want to get inside of the moment
your mind.
when it's right.
Yeah.
When it's like, so
right.
he hangs on that get inside for like a little bit. And then he like adds the moment, guys. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh my God. I know an artist that does stuff like that. I'm not like a super huge fan of hers, but I really like certain songs. Megan Trainor, and like she has a song called Future Husband where basically, yeah, right. So you know the part where she's just like, I'll be sleeping on the left side of the bed, open door so you and me might get some kisses. Don't have a dirty mind, just be a classy guy. Buy me a ring. Buy me a ring. Like that shit, that it's like one of those songs that you can play it pretty much anywhere. It's not going to be taken out of context. Unless you yourself make it that way. You know what I mean?
Right.
I might be like going on like a fucking ramble.
No,
I'm
good.
so sorry.
You're good. We're gonna start playing the music in then though, because I want you to keep the vibe going. I will say, and the audience can hate me for saying it, but you may see why it may edge on the side of not being able to play on the radio. You'll see.
Ooh, okay.
It's about to get fun.
Ooh, okay.
Make my order supersize and multiply and then divide and get low. Get it. Read my mind, let's exist between the lines. Shooting past the stopping signs, moving fast, the stars align. And when you get some time, could you give some time? Back to mine with a glass of wine. And if I get in front, would you get behind? Could you do that thing I like? It's a simple calculation with an easy formulation. You and me fornicating for the night. Let me make my presentation in person on procreation. Let's forget all obligations and unwind. You came in uninvited, two planets collided. I don't really like it, being on my own. Take that how you like it, I don't really mind it. You're still undecided, please just know all I wanna do is come inside of the moment when it's right and have a moment with no ties and then go open wide. Make my order supersize and multiply and then divide. Get low. I just wanna come together as two people in this moment, sharing something beautiful.
Oh shit! Oh my goodness! You caught me so off guard. Yo! I was like listening to the song, I'm bumping. I heard the term come inside, and I was like, yeah, come inside. And then I was like, wait. Yo, the way that I paused was no.
Well, and the best part is that for all of us, like I knew when the come inside moment was happening, so I was watching you, and then I watch you, and I'm like, oh, maybe it didn't register yet. And then just as I was saying to myself, oh wait, she's high, it dawned on you, and it was like, oh wait.
Yo, you just saw like all of my movements stop and me go like, Wait. Wait. Oh my god. Oh no, that got me because I was like, oh damn. And I got caught in 4K. Oh Lord.
Yep.
Yo,
You
wait. Yo. Oh my god, that was comical. That was actually no, because I like was like so into the music because I'm like, my god, this song is like so vibey. I would play this at a party.
Oh
I
yeah.
would 150% play
You
this
could
at
still
a
play it
party.
at a party. People won't notice.
Yeah, I don't even think like God. This is what I like. He's like technically considered indie music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. Like the thing about indie music that makes me sad is that it's usually a lot of it is like underground.
Right.
It's very much another version of like it's like another version of like underground rap, underground hip hop, stuff like that. Again, still amazing artists in these spaces, but they're just not in regular media, which is just like it's such a shame because I can't imagine how much money he would get from putting songs like this out. And again, I'm not even questioning this man because I 100% support the fact that he does what he does, where it's like, fuck the music industry. They want the same copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Because 100%, if he were to put a song like this out, this would automatically go on the radio because it's like what to me, what I constantly hear other indie artists do to get on the radio. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
I
they'll
will
go to a more poppy song.
I will say that first of all, this uninvited song is on the Sick Boy album, which is the album that went #1 in the UK. So that's number
Mhm.
one. Number two, he did say over the Christmas holiday, he posted to Instagram saying that he wanted to thank everybody for all their support and for streaming all his music and for everything else, because for years he's been the guy that has like given people gas station gift certificates. Like he's never been, or gift cards, because he's never really had the money to give them anything more than that. And
Right.
this year he like showed us all, he bought his mom a plot of land in like Wales. So like he's like, and that's all because of you guys. So like, thank you. So he's definitely like starting to like, I think he's still considered indie and independent, but people are starting to notice. And I think it's thanks to like us talking about it and like doing videos and, kind of expanding the Reniverse, if you will, to like how awesome he is.
Yeah, no, like he is ridiculously talented. As much as like I believe, like I feel for some people, and correct me if I'm wrong. Like for some people, people like the fact that he's independent and that he doesn't want to be a part of the music industry. Because
Mhm.
oftentimes we'll see really good artists, and just to like sprinkle a little like lore from our friendship, like Bob Dylan is a
Yeah.
really good example. He was super huge in folk, and then he wanted to change up a bit and do his
Mhm.
own thing, and now suddenly it was like, what are you doing? The backlash he was met with was bad. He felt so unappreciated. And listen, I still don't think that movie did him justice, but like from what I got, you know what I
Well,
mean?
because that movie wasn't about what it should have been about. You and I had a whole conversation about
Yeah,
this.
that shit was
Because
so
I was
like
like, this is like a third of the story, not even. Like, what the hell?
I
I
felt
came
like I
in
knew
wanting like
way
a
too.
full picture, and
Right.
I left with like, oh, that was a trailer of this dude's life. It was a
Literally,
2 hour
it felt like
trailer.
I knew him casually,
Yeah.
and it was weird. I didn't like that. I was like, where's the like the big moments? Like they kind of like skimmed over that, and I was just
Yeah.
like, hello, like
Yeah. No,
I was
I'm
like, yeah, like 100%. I was like, is the biography in the room with us? Because it's not giving that. Like I know more about your girlfriend than I know about anyway.
right.
But like, um, it's stuff like that we see in the music industry where it's like you see an artist who was independent, he grew himself, he did everything by the book, then he wants to do something different. Now fans are turning on him, and I think that's something that I think everybody fears for not just Ren, but for like other artists in like in the indie, you know, like
Yeah.
space. Thank you. Like, but yeah, no, I think though that he was like, I'm glad that he's like, you know, becoming more known because he deserves that. The diversity that he has in his music, like I feel like I've heard like almost every single time I've listened to his music, a different genre, every
Yeah.
single time. And that is not something that is easily done. I have seen people do a lot in my life. I've seen people incorporate metal rock into flamenco dancing. I have seen people incorporate salsa into hip hop and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I've seen a lot, but not often do I find someone who says, I want to dabble in everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see that. I see people who are like, well, you know, I do like this and I like a little bit of that. So I kind of like to hint this into my music and da 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 da. But and they'll stick to what sounds best to them.
Right.
Ren to me is like a wheel of fortune.
Oh
Like
yeah.
spin it, see what you get. Hope to God that you like it. You know what I mean? And even then, most likely you will. Because God, no, like now I'm starting to understand more and more like what you said to me in the beginning when I first came onto the channel, which is that he is his own genre of music.
He
And
is.
like literally, like the more that you show me more music, the more I am like witnessing, like I'm like, okay, this makes a lot more sense. Cause like, girl, who are you going to find that's gonna be like, yo, I'm bored, so I'm gonna do some reggae after I
Yeah.
just did me a little bit of a mumble rap. Yeah.
I
No.
think what you could do with Ren, and I think if he ever saw this video, which he won't, but if he did, or if all of us can start posting this to him somehow, it'd be awesome to see him do it. He could take a song like Murderer, and you could
Mhm.
put a bunch of different like song genres on a wheel and spin
Yeah.
it, and whatever it lands on, I guarantee he could perform it in that style. Like it wouldn't matter what it was. He's a cheat code. I say it all the time. He just understands music in a different way. He's a savant. It's insane.
Mm. It's just so unfortunate that he has so many battles in his life that
Yeah.
pretty much hold him back from reaching his true potential. And not in like a weird, like, oh, he could be doing so much better. No, like in more into like a
I have never heard that voice before, guys. That was amazing.
that's what I feel like. I'm sorry. Like sometimes that's how like Karens and Kens come off to me. They just
Right.
nasally annoying as fuck. Like, you know, like you know what I mean? Like not in that way, but just more in the sense of like challenges that are completely out of his control, like sickness, mental
Yeah.
illness. You know what I mean? And as someone that has those very things being the things to hold me back along with like financial issues, it that shit is so discouraging because sometimes it's like, wow, I know I can make it to this place, but because I have all of these obstacles in my way, I can't just make it there and walk up the way that maybe this person can. And
Right.
like, because I can't fucking imagine. You imagine if this man really didn't have the I believe he would have been up there like with Kendrick, with Beyonce,
He
with
he
all of them, bro.
he may have been, but at the same time, the album Sick Boy wouldn't exist
That's
because
true.
Sick Boy literally is based on him being a sick boy. Like
But
the
also his experiences.
right with the
Like,
medical industry, with like all these things that he had to go through. Like he talks about what is it? Is it yeah, it's Seven Sins, where he's talking about like how pain is the mother, pain is like the teacher. And it's because of all the pain that he was going through. He wouldn't have been able to write those lyrics if it
mm,
hadn't been for what he went through. I'm not wishing anything bad on him. I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
I think we
you're
all
good.
make the best of the situation that, the hand that we're dealt. And I think that's what he did. I think he was like, he's clearly gifted. He's touched. He is touched.
Yeah,
And he's
it's
using it to the
God.
best that he can with the circumstances he's living in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to me, it's just like, I hope that he really does make it where he needs to be because I don't believe there's a lot of people that are kind in the world. There's a lot of good people, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like if you know, you know. I don't feel like I really need to go into that. There's a lot of good people, but there's not a lot of kind people. This man got done wrong and was still
Right.
like, I can try to help you regardless. I get that. And you know what I mean? Like, it sucks. It really does. It like, sometimes I like listen to his music and like just sitting there, like thinking about my own issues and thinking about what he got like goes through. I'll like tear up and start like actually crying because it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, it's
Like
powerful stuff.
it is, but it also gives me a huge sense of hope, especially now that I'm in a space where I'm not in the hospital as much.
Right.
It gives me the space of like, okay, well then I can, if he can make it, I can make it. It just, I gotta really apply myself. I have to work harder, but, and that's not really much of an issue for me. It's just like being able to work harder without also damaging myself in the process
Right.
and overdoing it to then a point that I can't go back, that we're not trying to get to, because then at that point that's burnout.
100. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, um you know, I saw a lot of people over the holidays, not like physically but like over like social media, like talking about like, you know, things that are going on in life and how, you know, how like things are like heavy, and you know the holidays can be hard for a lot. And I hope that if you're out there and you might feel that way, that like when you watch these videos, whether that's with me in it's with another guest, I personally, I just hope that you always have something that like you can hold on to that pushes you forward, the same way that Ren has something that goes, yeah, I'm gonna say fuck you to the rest of this people telling me like I can't do it. I'm gonna do it regardless of my illness, regardless of my
Yeah.
stripes, regardless of my own issues and capabilities. I'm gonna push forward and go beyond that.
Yeah. I think it's really powerful to think that way. I also think it's a really good, you know, we're now in 2025, so it's a really good
Mm,
way to like start framing our headspace. I think it's also good that we were able to show you even another side of Ren for you to
right.
dig your teeth into and kind of play around musically with. Because I pretty much am guaranteed that you're going to start bumping to this one a little bit in the background.
Girl, I'm gonna learn that song on ukulele. Like,
I love it so much.
I am. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna pop up to your crib and be like, yo, you ready for some sing along? Like,
And I will sing along. Well, Cristal, thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate it. You
of
know I do.
course.
All you guys, I didn't mention it at the beginning because you know there wasn't really a place for it. But if you don't feel like commenting about the song, or you're sick and tired of commenting about how much I talk, what you should comment today is happy birthday, Cristal. Her birthday was yesterday. Wish her a happy birthday in the comments. I'm sure she will see them and love to see it. I won't tell y'all how fucking old she is because she's young as shit. But I will say, yeah, I will say very happy birthday to you. And thank you so much for being a part of the channel.
Thank you.
Much love to you, and much love to all of you guys. We're kicking this 2025 off right, guys. I keep telling you. There's lots more to come. She was talking about a complete unknown, which is that movie we went and saw together, the Bob Dylan movie. And I'm reviewing that movie. If you haven't seen it, new podcast on the channel about movies. We're talking about that movie in a couple weeks. So stay tuned for that too. Lots going on with the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, you know I appreciate you. And you knew it was coming. Especially, we're now in a new year. Don't wait
Hmm.
for life to get easy to be happy.